Hello, hello, Josh Thomas, mortgage broker in Utah. How you doing? Hope today is a great day for you. You're watching this video. Wanted to go ahead and share a couple of changes and new programs coming out from the mortgage lending industry that should be a good blessing in a lot of people's lives. And so let's go ahead and get into that as I share my screen. This is, I'm a mortgage guy. I am not a really great screen sharer here, so give me a second to, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the first one. FHFA releases new refi option for low income borrowers. So this is a program called RefiNow and RefiPossible. Refi, of course, being short for refinance. And so this program is just coming out. It's basically going to, as you can see in this line right here, the idea is that it saves the borrower money and drops their interest rate at least 0.5%. And you do have to have, your income has to be below 80% of the area median income, which is between 65 and 75,000 around here. You do have to have a conventional loan already with either Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. You do have to be current on your payments for at least the last 6 months, with no more than one late payment in the last 12. You cannot be more than 97% financed of your value, meaning you have to have some equity, not much, but a little bit. And then, of course, you do have to keep your debt to income ratio under 65%. Now, this is crazy. Every other loan program I have caps out at 50% and often 45%. And yet this program allows them to go to 65% debt to income ratio. And so that's pretty interesting. Credit score does need to be over 620. But this program literally is rolling out right now. So there's still a lot of unknown about it. You're looking at an article that was written right after it was announced, I think about 2 months ago. So, I mean, it's brand new. So there's a ton that we don't know about it still. But if any of those things I told you kind of apply to you, please reach out to us and let's find out. We'd love to save you some money, which does remind me, make sure to share this video. Well, if you like it, I guess if you don't like it, then don't share it. But if it's been useful to you so far, or you think there's others that you know that would benefit from it, make sure you share it with them. Like it, subscribe, draw all over it, comment on it, whatever, right? But we do appreciate you doing that. Also, want to go ahead and just talk about this Freddie Mac program. This is super cool. Just some kind of changes that's kind of a big deal. So historically, if you wanted to buy a vacation home, a second home, you had to have year-round access to it, and it had to be yours. You couldn't rent it out at all, which is funny because pretty much every single person I know that has a vacation home rents it out at least some of the time, especially nowadays with VRBO and Airbnb. It's just nice to know now that they don't have to hide it. Freddie Mac at least is completely fine with you renting it out. At least they want to make sure that you have access to it the whole time. At least a majority of the time you can use it. See, this borrower must keep the property available primarily for the borrower's personal use. Borrower may rent the property on a short-term basis, provided the property is not subject to rental pools. So basically put, they're just acknowledging that people are using Airbnb and VRBO, and that's a good thing. This is another big one that came out, and that is we used to have to get really creative if a second home was in Utah mountains and it was snow covered half the year. Of course, that's half the reason a lot of us wanted those homes. But the reality is if we weren't able to get year-round access to it, which, by the way, a snowcat and a snowmobile works for year-round access, or did before. Now it's not needed. Anyway, this is just letting you know that that's no longer a requirement as long as comparable sales are similar. And so as long as they're similar, they'll now finance it through a conventional loan. So that's kind of a big deal. But same as before, rental income is still not allowed to be counted towards the qualifying of the property. Okay, so that's it. 2 programs. So Freddie Mac second homes and the RefiNow, RefiPossible program that's coming out from both Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. If you have any questions about any of those apply to you, please call me, comment, text, call, whatever works, and let's get you taken care of. This is our website, so if you ever have any questions, we put a lot of stuff on here. Feel free to come in here and check it out. reach any member of my team if you need to, and or my company or whatever. So anyway, hope you're well, and hope this video is a great thing for you. Like and share if it's good. If not, please tell me why, so that we can make sure we don't do that again. Thank you. Have a great summer.